Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. Today I am listening to Aurora, Your Blood. Now, I did the acoustic version of this song. It was amazing, but I haven't actually seen the official music video to it or heard the original. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Before we get started, if you would like to request a specific reaction, you can click on a donation link down in the description, send along the information of the song you want to hear, and I will add it to my list. I also take notes during my reactions so that I don't have to pause a bunch of times. So if you see me looking down, I'm just writing down a couple of things to help me remember what I want to say when it's time to talk. I've got my earbuds in. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Your blood, what matter is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out your heart? Needles stitching up the big holes. You prepared for pattern as you fell apart. Are you done?
Sorry, I need to rewind it. I was a little bit distracted by those dancers.
Needles stitching up the big holes. You prepared for pattern as you fell apart. Are you Your voice drowning in the white noise. Do you hear the echo begging you to let go? This earth, whoever was it made for? Just wait until tomorrow. It might not be as cold. I refuse to die. I refuse to die. But I refuse to die. I refuse to die. We are dust. When inside your eyes like a star is after you, then oh, that you are reborn again, reborn again. And maybe if you called out for help, then I could help you outrun yourself. Come on again, come on again. You're dust. You are dust. You are dust. You are dust.
Wow.
You are dust. You
This is a very cool, unexpected part.
What matter is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out your heart?
His hands are right where her eyes are. I might have to go through the lyrics before I try to decipher them on my own. I mean, your blood, what matter is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out of your heart? That kind of speaks to just this common theme with her being human. Musically, I got kind of the best of everything in there. There were slow and like ethereal parts of that. And then there were stuff that I could move to. Yet I found that part of it, when it got fast and upbeat, I found that a little bit like hard to, how do I say this? I don't know. I feel like the subject matter of the lyrics is a little more serious than, the upbeat part of the song. So that kind of felt like a conflict to me. I need to read the lyrics. I'm going to do that in just a second, but that felt intimate and kind of emotionally raw. Again, like with many songs, it seems like she's letting us into her inner world a little bit. I felt like the center of that entire song was her voice and the way she was singing and her energy when she was singing. I noticed that she was in a beautiful red dress, which represented the name of the song, and then they actually had blood that she had on her face. Another moment in that video where it showed her kind of lying on maybe a table, crying, and the streams of her tears were just bright blue. There was like little flowers in them. That part almost made me cry for some reason. And in the middle of that, with that little drum breakdown with that odd beat, was completely unexpected. I don't know if that was a bridge or it felt a little different from some of the stuff that I've heard. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lyrics. Okay. Your blood, what matter is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out your heart? Needles stitching up the big holes. You prepared for battle as you fell apart. Yeah, so this part about the blood and feeling it travel, seems like it's a call to connect. Like she's asking, do you connect with your humanness? Do you pay attention to things like that? Having blood and a heart and blood traveling, that's a very human thing that all happens with all of us. Some of us pay attention to that kind of stuff more than others. So she's kind of inquiring, are you the type of person that pays attention to what's going on internally? Maybe. It's the same thing with like, I recently recorded a video for Earth Day involving her, and it won't be coming out till the 22nd, but I spoke about, I think at the end, I was like, go outside, take a deep breath in, smell the smells of the earth, that we all take for granted every day. So this kind of lines up with that a little, just paying attention to your surroundings and appreciating it for what it is. So needles stitching up the big holes. So you've got stuff going on that you're trying to just hold yourself together. You're preparing for whatever may come next. But it seems that, there's always something that comes along that just completely breaks you. All right, so are you dust? You are dust. Dust. I wonder if that pertains to, like, she's speaking of matter. What matter is your blood made of? If it's referring to the body and the matter of the body, I mean, some people think we're made up of stardust. So I wonder if this is a cosmic reference. I don't know. Your voice drowning in the white noise. Do you hear the echo begging you to let go? This could be relating to not being heard, being dismissed or ignored. You know, you're voicing things that are not registering with anybody, and the chaos or the white noise that surrounds us all is kind of drowning you out. This earth, whoever was it made for? This makes me think of, I don't, this seems like a stretch to me. But the first thing it's making me think of is whoever was it made for? Like, we've got stuff going on in the world today where this group of people are saying, no, that's my land. Or you're not doing what we want you to do, so we're going to, you know, wage war against you. This seems to be questioning, like, who says it's made for any particular person? And that bodes to just human greed. I have no idea if that's what it's referencing. You know, it's usually the powers that be, or those that rule over us, that make these decisions with or without our consent, and claim to represent us, which is a whole nother conversation. But I don't know, it just makes me think of people starting wars over land or territory, or maybe the people living next to them aren't doing things the way they want them to, or people with resources that one side wants or wants control over just starts bombing the crap out of them. I don't know. Just wait until tomorrow. You might not be as cold. In the context of what I was thinking about war, that could have to do with, you know, the coldness of the people that make these decisions on our behalves. But because alone, they don't really relate. This earth, whoever was it made for, and then just wait until tomorrow, you might not be as cold. That last line there could pertain to just feeling cold as a person, or just numb, maybe. I don't know. I am making a bunch of assumptions, and that's kind of like just going off what my instincts are telling me. I no clue if I'm correct, but this is kind of the fun part of doing this. And then I get to see, once I upload the video, if I was 90 miles off or I was pretty close. When all inside you burns like a star. Okay, so stardust reference earlier, maybe? It's after you burn out that you are reborn again. Okay, and maybe if you called out for help, then I could help you outrun yourself. Come run again, we'll run again. But I refuse to die. This was an extremely powerful part. I think it was that moment in there where she was crying and showing that stream of her tears. I refuse to die. I refuse to die, but I refuse to die. I refuse to die. We are dust. We are dust. Okay, and it's just the chorus again. And then the outro. Your blood, what matter is it made of? Do you feel it travel in and out of your heart? So she opened the song with that and ended it with it as well. It seems maybe she's asking in the very beginning, and then she's explaining all these things, saying all these things, and then she's checking to see if you still feel the same by the end. I don't know. I remember the acoustic version being a piano and I think a little bit of a guitar. It was much more stripped down. But I do remember it having that kind of upbeat part that this one had. But it was just like a staccato piano sound. So it was interesting to see the original and hear how the original was intended to be. But as always, stripped down live versions, acoustic versions, any version of any song by her. I'm ready for it. Thank you all so much for being here to share this with me. I will see you next time. Why are you biting me? You want a foot massage?